Hello everyone, in this video we are going to see the Leetcode question number 228 summary ranges. The question is, you are given a sorted unique integer array nums. A range a comma b is a set of all integers from a to b. Return the smallest sorted list of ranges that cover all the numbers in the array exactly. We are given two examples here. In the first example, the array has the value 0, 1, 2, 4, 5 and 7. In this array, we have three ranges. The first range is from 0 to 2 and then we have 4 to 5 and then we have 7. We are returning all the three ranges in the output. In the second example, our array has the value 0, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8 and 9. So we can return this array in four different ranges. First, we are returning the value 0. Then we are returning the range from 2 to 4. Then we have the value 6. And then we are returning the range from 8 to 9. We are returning all the four ranges in our output. I hope the question is clear. Now let's see the implementation. Here is our array which has the values 0, 1, 2, 4, 6 and 7. Here is the index position of our array. This array has three ranges from 0 to 2, number 4 and 6 to 7. First let's assign the start pointer s to the first element. And we are also declaring an empty list for our output. Next, we will iterate from the first element. We will iterate until the previous element plus 1 is not equal to the current element. In this case, the previous element plus 1 is equal to the current element, so we will increment the pointer. Here also, the previous element plus 1 is equal to the current element. So we will again increment the current pointer. In this case, the previous element is 2 plus 1 is equal to 3 is not equal to the current element which is 4. In this case, if s is not equal to the previous element, we will append the range from s to the previous element to our result. Once we append the range to the result list, we will assign s as the current element. Now we will repeat the same steps. We will iterate from the next element which is 6. In this case, the previous element plus 1 is not equal to the current element, but s is equal to the previous element. Since s is equal to the previous element, we will append the s to our result. Now we will assign s to our current element. We are repeating the same steps. Iterate from the next element which is 7. In this case, we cannot increment the pointer again. So only for the last range, we will check from s to the last element. Since s is not equal to the last element, we will append the range from s to the last element to our result. Now we have iterated all the elements. We will return the result. I hope the approach is clear. Now let's do the implementation. First let's implement the edge case. If our nones list is empty, we can return an empty list. If length of nums equal to 0, then return an empty list. Now we will assign the pointer s to our first element. S equals nums of 0. Now we will assign our result list result equal to an empty list. Now we will iterate the nums list from the second element to the end of the list. For I in range of 1, because Python index starts from 0, so the second element has the index 1, comma, length of nums. If the current element is equal to the previous element plus 1, we can just continue. If nums of I equals to nums of I minus 1 plus 1, we can just continue. If the current element plus 1 is not equal to the previous element plus 1, we will do two things. If S is equal to the previous element, we will just append the S to our result list. If S equals to nums of I minus 1, then result dot append of S, but we are converting that to a string, str. If S is not equal to the previous element, then we will append the range, else result dot append string of S, an arrow followed by the previous element plus string of nums of I minus 1. Once we append the range to our result list, we will append the current element as our S. S equals nums of I. To append the last range, we will check with the last element. If S not equal to the last element nums of minus 1, then it is a range. We will append, let me copy this. We will append from S to the last element, which is minus 1. If S is equal to the last element, we will just append the S to our result list. Result dot append of string of S. We have appended the last element or the range here. Now we will just return the result. Return result. That's pretty much it. Now let's submit it. Our solution got accepted. I hope you like this video and I'm sure that you learned something new today. If you do like this video, please consider to subscribe and I will see you in yet another interesting Leetcode interview question. Thank you.